Hi traders, I hope you had good trading week. Now, I had no time to make video. I was preparing some content for the group, but now I'm returning to regular videos. So since the last video of the match, we had really beautiful range in this area. We had big deviation, and then again we had nice move here. We've traded I don't even remember, but like 30 trades at least, Most of them were winners because everything was super technical in this range. Maybe I can show you a few examples of trades which we took recently. For example, so we were trading in this range and now we had really big push up here. This was happening during Asia. I was taking that with the group. I would like to show you why it was pretty easy short and what followed after. So you need to be aware, we are still in very massive like 2-month range. This is very nice range here. So what you need is the levels from that range. So you will turn on higher time frame range. Here we are. So the range is developing a lot of volume. Right now this high volume node is very strong. Even on the pullback, you would like to see this high volume node holding now. Yeah, it's starting like 39,200 to 38,800. It's very high volume now. I mean, this is the most transacted. This is most transacted place on the Bitcoin blockchain since Bitcoin was at 3,500. So lot of changing hands here. So very important node. I think this node is gonna be super important in the future as support and resistance. So you really want to hold it when you retest it. But yeah, and as we formed a lot of volume here, our range shape changed. Yeah, because until that moment we had point of control here. This is the 2-month old point of control. I also marked. I also left on my chart old VWAP because I think it's gonna be also a very good one. But right now the range is developing, so you constantly need to adjust some levels. Maybe I can, yeah, this one I can leave there so you will see how it was before. You see the VWAP was here. I need to adjust this. But yeah, this is your key range now. And you see that area where we arrived for a big short here, because it was 7% trade, you cannot miss trades like this. I still had point of control, 2-month point of control marked. We arrived there. I think on Bybit, I can show you here. Yes, I had those levels prepared because on Bybit I usually mark just super important levels or scalping levels. And we arrived into this 2-month old POC, and there was also 6 to 20 of January POC, both point of control. So very good short area in this place. And now you also utilize using open interest. It's over here. Let me refresh. Here we are, this was our move. I usually watch coin margin contracts and stable coins, both are important, yeah. You can see the move up was created by open interest going heavily down. So what is it telling you? It is telling you it was short squeeze, yeah, a lot of forced selling, a lot of forced buying from all those shorts. Because on the chart you could see we had like one high, second high and third high. Bitcoin usually, when you have highs so close together, Bitcoin is usually taking all of that liquidity together, and that caused the massive short squeezing, yeah. So the move was not based on a real open interest rise in the volume, yeah, which is usually a sign of strength. Just on this, and as we started losing the area, I was already taking some short at the point of control, and the reaction was just crazy, yeah. Like all these FOMO longs here, they just closed out, and it was perfect 6.5% trade, yes. So that was very important example how important it is, because you can be, of course, you can be zoomed out inside this small range here, you can be zoomed out here, but you always need to be aware of higher levels, higher time frame levels. Those traders can cause much bigger moves, and also you do not want to be in conflict with those traders. So if you arrive to resistance on such a high time frame, you must be aware of it. It's just super important. So that was the reaction, and you can see the reaction up. The reaction up was from that 2-point point of control. It's also high volume node, so you can treat it, you know, like that. But you see where we stopped? The actual point of control of that range there. Yes. So you actually rotated 2 point of controls, and that's why you sometimes keep old levels, because they can give you such nice trades. You can also see it was the golden zone here retest. Beautiful trade. So we catch the top, we catch the bottom. You know, we can play this market as a boss. So that's the big range. I need to adjust it later because it's constantly developing. Now, yeah, the Bitcoin truly needs to go above this high volume node here and make it a support. Then we can finally look for all these highs here and take the liquidity. Yes, that's what you want to see. You want to see power from Bitcoin, not just making a high, but maybe it creates some range then up, something like that. Yeah, take out this high. Oh, I will move the level now. Let me adjust the range. How is it at the moment? Yes, very good. So yeah, this is our support now, this area. You have more levels there, so it's not just this high volume node, so it's actual, if you have more confluence, you will be looking to trade there. Okay. And even today, if you're a scalper, you know, it's pretty easy today, it's trading. As a scalper, you know, you had this very small range at the top, yes. So you actually had a V-val retest. You know, you are doing range rotations, so you are looking at you're looking for the buys at the bottom of the range. So Val was giving you 1 second trade here. This one was particularly easy to enter because you confirmed swing failure pattern of this low. So you had pretty tight stop loss, and you look at the reward ratio. I still believe the swing failure pattern are the most profitable trades. They are giving the best reward ratios. 0.5% stop loss, and you have like 3% move. So you already made like 5 trades, 4, 6. It's just crazy. You take profit at the range POG, of course. You see the reaction. You can take a scalp short at the top of the range. I mean, the top of the channel. Now channel is broken, and see you at Las Vegas. Bye bye. Now it's very likely you will go for the highs, yes, because now you are above the VAH. It's all about it. So very good scalping in this small range here. Plenty of levels, you know, even if you use Exocharts, which we use a lot. Today's video is not gonna be so structured, like I will be showing you many things. Sometimes I do structure, but this time I'll show you everything, and it's gonna be a bit mixed, but it's fine. Core 30-minute TPO still very important template for us. You can see even in the history, maybe just even past few days, like we had really good point of control here. It was naked, very nice volume here. Look at the retest, boom. Those are trades where you just need patience, yeah. You will be setting alerts at naked box, and you will wait for the area, and you get that area. It's also nice because you had another point of control here, like aligning, and also this was like a 5-day range here. So if you merge everything together, you can see the area was pretty strong. It's giving you really wide high volume node here. In this area, look for longs. If you had like a change of market structure on small time frame, and you had pretty cool entry. And today we also hit the naked POG and the reaction was not so precise. It was also volume POG. But anyway, you change market structure at the bottom. You had golden zone entry here, and you could easily go up. And today you are using everything in conjunction with the order book. We had some decent orders under today's low, so market was pretty nice. It was not the strongest ones, but it was okay. The more impact I think on today was from spot market, which is actually, you know, it's more important than perpetuals anyway. And you see we had like 3 pretty big walls on the spot. So market psychologically just bounced, yeah. Sometimes it's just better market do not actually go into the walls, because sometimes they can be just poofs. The walls act better when they are not touched sometimes. So, and from this move, look at the volume here. Like we trade. That's why I recommend people using aggregate. Aggregate, not aggregate. This one, yeah. And you can actually set different sound when spot is buying, yeah. So in this example here, we had really good spot buying here. It was over 5 million. It has a larger impact on the overall Bitcoin than perpetuals, of course, because that's real buying, yeah. 5 million, and when you see the big spot buyer coming, usually actually reverse the market and improve the sentiment on the market. Like, okay, spot is buying, so we can actually go up. And you can see from this point, from these big volumes here, we still continue pushing up. So also keep in mind, since 24th of February we are trading in war conditions. The world is very volatile place. A lot of flows are flowing around with various intentions. For example, today we had positive news. There could be diplomatic solution for Russia and Ukraine. So it actually impacted overall sentiment in the market. So that's where we are also pushing. For example, when they stop the war, the Bitcoin can easily pump few thousand. It's just so positive, you know, for the stock market. You see, stock market is pumping, Bitcoin is pumping. So their correlation must be watched. I always watch it. Sometimes Bitcoin leads stock market, is like a risk on asset, and then sometimes you have the stock market leading Bitcoin, but correlation very high. Yesterday they broke correlation a bit, but in the end it was fantastic. One more trade maybe I can show you was the FOMC trade, because that's point of maximum. It's a fundamental news release on the market. Yes, maybe many of you trade the news. I was guiding the group live. So the report from the Fed, they raised the rates and they plan raising rates faster than they planned. It was bearish for the Bitcoin, bearish for the stock market. So initial reaction was really down. Yes, you see the stock market, but then we finally find the bottom. I think the world, all these FOMO shorts here, you know, they are shorting just based on news. Yes, so if you actually claim all these shorts areas, it will be sign of strength for you. So for example, here was the FOMC start. I made the line. As we breached it, you know, it actually accelerated, moved it up, because some people are actually buying based on that. And all these FOMO shorts, they need to close. So this was like very easy long here. We actually entered Bitcoin sooner because we had swing failure pattern here. So again, another entry. Swing failure pattern easy. It's core in a trading strategy, because it is giving you easy defined stop loss and take profit. Yeah. So it was very good. You got entry here, and from that moment I had a day trader long as well. So I let it run, and you see what happened. Since that moment we never breached the low, and we are enjoying upside. Scalper already closed, but long from day trade was still running. Even, you know, after the FOMO shorts made, they became order flow support a bit. You see that line was supporting nicely. So yeah, pretty easy trading. Very technical. I think the Bitcoin is one of the most technical assets in the world. I like it, you know. Okay, let me lower this. Yeah, so it's pretty simple right now. As we had such a violent moves, we didn't build a lot of volume in this move, so they can be lost easy. So, but we have some levels which we can follow. that top here, it's still waiting to be retested. Ideally you go into this zone and you will do swing failure pattern here of this high, and then you confirm like more moves to the downside. But yes, you will be looking for some scalps here. It's still naked liquidity here, market structure, so this little range here, we have some trap people there, so possible reaction there. And above us we have a much better range with more volume, so reactions there also. I think we will be scalping it easily. First volume node here, secondary here with some nice levels. You see them. Weekly naked POC 43,770, super tasty. And daily naked POC here, so two potential easy trades in these areas. Naked daily here, so shorts to the upside, as they will be interesting. Anchor view up here, a lot of levels. I think I went over this before. And to the downside is pretty simple. Yeah. To the downside is pretty simple because we have two zones we want to hold. Like this one is the first one, market structure zone. Naked daily here, market structure of the previous range. High volume node here, golden zone. This is the first one. But it's like going on until I was showing you that high volume node, so it's going up to 38,800. So very interesting area for longs again. But ideally Bitcoin is gonna be continuing pushing right now because it has really good structure, yeah. So we will change structure with this move. But yes, we are prepared for the downside as well. What do you need to be aware? You have massive liquidity under these three lows, 1, 2, 3. So if you start taking all these lows, you will be looking for the last one, for the swing failure pattern, yeah. They are so close together, it's very low chance you actually make swing failure pattern on this, so here you will be looking for the long, yes. And it's gonna be the big high volume node under it, so a lot of levels. But for now, yes, it's pretty far away, so we will need to breach our supports here, so for now it's less likely. That's the setup here, but of course I watch my main chart as well here, where you need to really watch your market structure zones. That's gonna be my video today. I need to do it about the new approach I do. Market structures is a bit very different from my first video from a year back. So that's what I will do. So yes, on this template, I mean on this chart, you should be really always watching market structure with high volume nodes turned on together. Because if you do that, you will get high probability zones. When you arrive to the zone, you know what to do. You will be already looking for short here, yes. Right now in this range, we have, this is low volume node, so actually Bitcoin is building volume and it's mainly scalping, so there is not so much day trades here. Maybe long from here, but or short from the top. Yeah, you can see each zone I had was respected on the way down, on the way up. Everything is super respected. And you just create them from the previous ranges, or even from much further. This is perfect environment for trading, the bigger range. It's just super nice. So this is always what you need to watch, and then we have the VR ranges, which are offering even more clarity to your trading. And you can see from auction market theory, this is also our support. So you have some levels, and now you will know auction market theory is giving you support here at 39,400 to 39,000. 39,400, because it's a VAG of that small range, but also VAG of the big range here. Yes, of that previous range. So like double VAG protection. You can see there was even retest here, which we actually took. So it was not I was showing you trade already. Look at the retest, perfect. Right now, from auction market theory, you are fighting with the VWAL of 6 to 20 of January. Like it's hard to believe, like the range from 2 months ago is still giving you respect. But it's just the way it is, because we do not have so much volume in this. Look here, not much trading was happening here, so market is paying respect to this high volume node here and that range. You see we are fighting it. So if you actually claim it, you know, it's gonna be sign of strength. And then we can go to VWAL of that range. This range still very significant. We did a small range here, but the range was respected respecting levels from this range as well and this range as well. So sign of strength for you is definitely claim of this VWAL. Then you can continue to this place based on auction market theory, which is gonna be a small range VAL here. Yes, because this area is not much volume in this area, so you can just slice through. And then you have two POG align, like double POG alignment there from the previous bigger range and then the smaller one. This one is like naked, this one is not, so they can give you actually very good short here. So everything is happening, you know, pretty cool. Even here, I was not doing videos here, that range, that point of control was giving us support here. Look how many times, like we took like 5 longs in these areas. And one time like we breached it really fully, but we went where? We went to the VAL of that range here again. This is crucial, you know, this is crucial to be marked, you know. The big advantage of the group is to highest rank. I'm sharing all my charts to highest rank every Tuesday. They are ready in the morning, and they are usually good for all the week, and I'm updating them. So all these folders you can get, you know, and you will get all my charting, and it's gonna make your life easier because I'm really good at it, you know. I'm profitable trader and my levels work almost all the time. So yeah, that's big advantage of the group. You see that POC, even that POC. So auction market theory is really king. Okay. So higher time frame range we went over, you know, that's fine. Market structure long terms, they are pretty far away. It's nothing special there. Also, you also mark these levels for sure. When the week started today, it was 14, so I'm not 14. It was over here, yes. So yeah, you always mark these previous week's levels as well. You can see in the 14, we actually started to have like very good reactions from previous week VAL, you know. Previous week VAL then give you take profit to your longs here. Previous week POC holding, beautiful. But you know, higher time frame traders, they don't even look at these smaller like weekly levels. They have the previous month VAL. You can see how long they were accumulating since this like place around previous month VAL, their longs, yes. Like their targets, you can use these levels as targets as well, because previous month POC or previous day equilibrium is now gonna be the big take profit for them. I think we already reached previous month equilibrium somewhere here. But yeah, this is gonna be another target for them. So with these levels, you are aware what higher time frame traders are watching at. Yes. And previous month, look at it. And we are trading. This was the second. Look here. This level was in our chart since the actually here at this point. So as we were here, we pushed exactly into the previous month VAG. Because you're wondering why we are not making swing failure pattern here. That's why, because you have massive big level here. And we rotated fully to the previous month VAL. Even that VAL gave you very nice scalp. Trading is not hard. You just need to know what you need to watch. Yes, all these levels. They will make sense for you one day. It's not jungle, you know, it's everything is respected, you see. So you did full rotation of previous month VAG to previous month VAL. You got 2.7% bounce. It's like day trade, yes. Beautiful. And then we started really accumulating around this region. Really. TPO ranges, they are from Exocharts. Yes, one more comment. When we did a big push here and we were shorting that, you know, low volume, like low short squeeze, you know, and so on. into the big box. Where are you? Yes, 2-month block. We also run all the liquidity. So all these people who are shorting here, all these 3 highs, we've calculated how much liquidity there is, you know, and after we clear all the liquidity, market usually reverses. So you have also liquidity trade here as well in the trade. Beautiful, right? So you must mark your liquidity from Hyblock. Yes, you can learn in the group how to do it properly, not hard. Liquidity works because when you stop out people, there are bigger traders on the other side of the market, and they are, you know, it's like explained here already. You can stop a video if you want to read it, if you want to really understand how swing failure patterns work. You see, I did it recently. You can check. Let me just zoom you this out, and this is how we actually spot good swing failure patterns with 3 main tools. Bitcoin also needs to really take out this high, so we change higher, like 4-hour market structure, because we have higher lows. Yes, so it's not bearish yet, it's like neutral. If you take out this high, you change 4-hour market structure, and that's gonna be beautiful. This week also weekly pivots, very good respect. Monthly pivot is giving us really interesting place here, and also resistance 1 is like resisting for us right now. But you see what's happening, it's like triangle here, yeah, a very big triangle. So when we arrive here and to the previous trend line as well, I'll be watching. I do not trade trend lines as much. Geometric support in my eyes is always weaker than horizontal levels with volume and so on. But yeah, it's secondary confluence. So, but you can see the clear thing. You'll be looking for some nice buys here if you have levels, which we do, and for some nice shorts here before swing failure pattern. Maybe we can discuss a bit the Tradinglite as well. Yeah, we had like 30 trades. I do not remember even some. Like even today, like you just need to scroll in the group and you can find all of them. All of them. I try to show every trade I take. Just want to show you Tradinglite was also super useful for the past 2 weeks. It is making your entries easier. You see, this was our big push here, and then we went into the golden zone and into the range pocket. You see how big orders were here. They were planning to load in, you know. Market didn't test even the walls, like psychologically it just bounced. Yes, you need to have good settings so you see what you need to see, you do not see noise. So very pretty easy entries here based on this, because so far market was so scared. No, there was nobody here, but in the end they started to see this potential for bounce. You see what was even here, giving confidence to the people. And when you have orders like this, we have a lot of orders on the one side, secondary side, market is like in sandwich, then you usually do range. So you can actually predict range when you see orders, and they are shown up in Tradinglite as well. I mean TRDR here, when you have when the order ratio to longs and shorts is pretty like content and 1-to-1. But order books are not so fat on perpetuals at the moment. More on spot markets looks like. You see, even before market was laddering in, like pushing market here. You even had a support before the bounce and so on. It was very interesting. Yes, Tradinglite is definitely. Heat maps are super strong. Just need to know how to use them properly. And we are monitoring, of course, scalping templates inside Exocharts when we are doing nice trades. You look for special situations. You get them like a few times a day. Sometimes it's just once or two times. But I like, you know, there are multiple approaches, you know, to scalping. But this template, for example, here was 18 million long. I think we traded this in the group. I think he was really alone. This was really like anomaly, just on Bybit. No other exchanges followed. You use template from our group if you want to follow if it's happening on multiple exchanges or not. You can see at we monitor CVD of Binance, Bybit, and where is FTX? Here is FTX. Yes, we monitor both. And if CVD is just especially like brutally deviating just from one trader and one exchange, you know, it's a sign of warning for you. So we used that a lot, and you can see he was absorbed like someone absorbed him like a king. Yeah. You see positive delta 12 million, 21 million candle overall volume, 18 million long here, and he was unable to move market. He moved market only $60. Massive absorptions. You can see absorptions already in these areas. It's very, very interesting area of interest. And as soon as you trap the trader, you are trying to squeeze him out, you know, and you can place that stop loss and enjoy move to the downside. You can see in the end the market got him. The best part on this is, yes, I will always remind you this. You can see the 18 million is in this candle here. So next time you will be retesting the region as it was properly trapped and wrecked. It's gonna be market structure resistance, not market structure, order flow resistance. You can assume he's still there. He's still trapped there, or just, you know, market is assuming he is still trapped there. So there will be reaction. You can see as market approached, yes, him, it became resistance again, boom. And it gave you really good trade. Wow, at least $700 move. Yeah, you should be really marking the zones inside the Tradinglite and trading view, and you will be really happy. As same is everything in trading. First stage is usually the high probability one. So, and this was high probability one. The more you bank on the resistance or support, the weaker it gets. You see, the next time we just slice through, because he tried to get out. He maybe get out already. Just a lot of assumptions. But first time you go for it. Very nice. And that's what you do. Exocharts, pretty simple. This is very nice template we also use for the daily trading. Yes, this is for so if you want to analyze market within few seconds, you have visual representation. If you are trading about daily volume, VWAL or VWAC, you will be using this template. It's making life easier. You can merge sessions and off you go. These two days have pretty clear range together. It's very cool. It's a good money making, and it's gonna make your decisions very, very easy. Even today we went for the deviation to the downside. You see we were holding POG of the previous day. Not precisely, but we were around the region. But in the end we retested VWAL again, and it was the golden zone on a 1 minute time frame. And you had pretty cool entry with this confluence here. You take profit then on POC, second profit at VWAL, at VWAC, and the third last 20-30% you can let run in case market really leaves the range, which could be the case right now. And if you merge all these 3 days, I know it's not like range, but you have no other options if you are just in Exocharts. From that point of view, the most volume for those last 3 days was here at VWAL. Yes, so you had actually, this was your entry today as well. And now you are booking major profits at the top. Very, very nice template. And we use a Hyblock. It's like order of very good tools I use and we use in the group is Exocharts, Tradinglite, TRDR, and then we have the Hyblock. TRDR was also super helpful for the past 10 days. You can see we had like really good signals here to buy. This was our big bids laddering I was showing you in Tradinglite, and pretty good defined bottoms. On this template, like very useful for you is always watching liquidations, because liquidations are usually guiding and telling you it's very high chance this is probably the end of the move. We have liquidations here in this. You see the red bands here and this one. So on this move down, big liquidations, reversal. On this move up, big liquidation to the upside, reversal. On this move down, big liquidation to the downside, reversal. So big liquidations, especially if you zoom out and you are looking at the average, because sometimes you have really small liquidations, that doesn't mean nothing. Again, big liquidations, you will know based on your trading the big liquidations you really want if you want to end of the move. They are 85% usually at the end of the move, especially the big ones. You don't care about the small ones, they are not so high probability. So you will zoom out and you will be comparing to previous. You see this again, liquidations. Liquidity grab is always end of the move, and this you can learn in the group Y. So TRDR must be in your arsenal. If you are a serious trader, you must use it. And lastly, maybe a few words about Hyblock. There is one thing I maybe can tell you, so you will know. Let's go to main template. One hour time frame, that's perfect. That's what we want. Refresh the chart. Stock market correlation, beautiful today. Sentiment is very positive today. Peaceful talks with Ukraine and Russia are really impacting Bitcoin and stock market, so you must pay attention to that. It's positive news. Okay, come on, load up. Now we go for the highs. Beautiful. I don't know, it's not loading up, but you know, I watch it every day. So what is important from this point, you have from 36, I mean from this, where is the point, from 36, 35, just want to say we have a lot of retail longs in this range here. It's over 900 millions. You would be seeing that here, but it's not loading. 900 million longs, and most of the market participants are delta short. So in case we start to really go after this low, after this low, after this low, this can really cause massive cascade stop losses from all these late people here. But yeah, we can first take out shorts, but this can cause really a big downside. This massive liquidity from retail in the end. So just be aware of this. I would like to show you, but it's not showing. Okay, so that's it from me in this video. It was like we went over multiple things. I think it was. I hope it was helpful to you, and I wish you really good trading weekend if you trade. And see you at Monday or Tuesday. I'll be doing another video update. So see you later. Bye.